For today's pescatarian meal prep, here are some of the things we are going to be using in our meals. So I have quinoa, pasta sauce, bell peppers, scallion, celery, garlic, penne pasta, whole grain, basil, carrots, tomatoes, onions, collard greens, cabbage, broccoli, thyme, direct seasoning, coconut milk, lentils, mushrooms, garlic, and salmon. And this is going to be my first time trying the Beyond Beef Crumbles from Beyond Meat. So I will let you guys know how that goes. So I'm starting by boiling the whole wheat pasta. This thing says it holds 8 servings, and I think I just want to make like 4. So I used 3 cups of the pasta. For the quinoa, I'm gonna use 1.5 cup of dry quinoa with 3 cups of water, and I'm just gonna cook it according to the directions on the package. Same with the pasta, that's just gonna be cooked according to the directions on the package. Lentils, we're gonna be using 2 cups of lentils. I've already rinsed them, and I'm gonna be making it in my rice cooker that doubles as a slow cooker. I'm gonna be using 4 cups of water and 1 cup of coconut milk as the liquid for this. Our whole wheat pasta is cooked and drained, and we're just gonna sit it onto the side until we are finished making the sauce and stuff. So to our lentil, we have added about 1 cup of carrots, 2 beef bouillon cubes, some thyme, scallion, onion, bell pepper, and a spoon of garlic. We've added a little bit of curry powder and some turmeric and cumin, and then we are going to add 4 cups of water and 1 cup of coconut milk, and then we're going to turn it on for 2 hours on high. So I've stirred it up, and I've added maybe about 5 pimento grains and a small piece of habanero pepper to make it a little spicy. And now I'm going to put it on. Quinoa is cooked, and we are putting on some more water to boil our broccoli, and we're going to make the spaghetti. So I'm going to add my, I heated a pan and added some oil, and I'm gonna add my onion, green onion, thyme, and garlic to the pan. And this is for the pasta sauce. And bell pepper, and I'm gonna saute this, and then I'm gonna add some mushrooms, and then the Beyond Meat. Over here we have our water that's starting to boil, and that's for our broccoli. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add my broccoli now, and I'm gonna blanch him. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my crumbles. And because I don't really know necessarily how to season it, I'm just gonna attempt to season it like how I would normally season ground beef. I'm gonna use a little bit of Creole seasoning and a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder. Oh, this one's not even open. Onion powder and this Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. And then it says cook it for maybe about 3 minutes. So I guess I'm gonna cook it for 3 minutes, and then I am going to add the spaghetti sauce. So I'm gonna add the spaghetti sauce now and let it simmer. our collard greens, I'm just going to add some onion and garlic and tomatoes to a pan. And I'm going to saute these for a little bit. And I'm just going to add 1 chicken bouillon cube and 1 cup of water to kind of form like a liquid base. Supposed to simmer this for about 20 minutes, probably 30. Salmon, we're gonna just be using a little bit of lemon pepper. Well, not a little bit, but a generous amount of lemon pepper and jerk seasoning to season it. Then we're gonna broil it for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna bake it on 325 for about 10 minutes to finish cooking the inside. We have our pan that's already greased and lined with foil. So here is our salmon after it's been broiled for 5 minutes. And we're gonna put the oven on 325 and then put it back in. So we're gonna add some onion and garlic to our pan to make our cabbage. And I didn't end up using the whole cabbage. I ended up only using a half of the cabbage. So you can see it's quite a bit of cabbage, even though it's only half. And then we're gonna cover it and let it simmer. So we've gone ahead and put the salmon back in the oven for 10 more minutes. And in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and start packaging out the pasta and the broccoli. So the salmon is ready. So I've taken it out of the oven and set it to the side. Looks pretty good. We just have a couple of things left to finish up. So we added some Saison Complete to our cabbage, and we're just going to let it simmer a little bit more, and then we're gonna turn it off and then we're done. This is our lentils about an hour in. They smell awesome. So I am going to stir it up and then just cover it back and let it finish cooking. I felt like the lentils goes way better with brown rice. I ended up making 1.5 cups of brown rice, and I'm still waiting on the lentils to be finished. And we've packaged out the pasta, the salmon, and we're just kind of waiting on the lentils at this point. After 2 hours, our lentils are cooked. I feel like it's a little bit more soupy than I would have liked. I think next time I will use 3.5 cups water and 1 cup coconut milk, but it still tastes really good. So I'm gonna let it sit and cool, and then I will package it out. Of our servings, I have quite a bit of the lentils left over, but this makes 12, and I have 1 extra of the pasta. All right, so if you like this video, don't forget to share and subscribe and comment on any tips that you have, and I'll see you guys in the next video.